Jimmy Jack Whitaker. Now our next artist, we play him on our radio station. We have a program called The Outlaw. So we're out of grace, or we're out of the law and in grace. There we go. Terrible when you even name the show and you can't get it right. But with The Outlaw, Billy's music is played on there quite often. And the president of Country Gospel Music Association, he is doing a song that was done by many artists. Gary S. Paxton got with many artists to do it. Garth Brooks, Reba McEntire, Joe Diffie, Dolly Parton, just to name a few. It was never put on a label because of a conflict. But Gary S. Paxton put it out, and today we have Billy Hale coming out doing In the Shade of the Family Tree. He's going to do Memories first.
I'm going to do a couple songs for you, but I want to also talk a little bit about Gary between the two songs. We're here today to recall. We're going through the memories. And there's no one more worthy of being remembered than Gary Paxton. And I'm glad to be a part of this. This one is entitled Going Through the Memories. I had fallen for the last time. You picked me up where I fell, wiped away the shame and sorrow, saved me from a living hell. I'm just going through the memories, adding up the victories, recalling how you loved me. Going through the memories. You forgave me where I failed you, held me up when I was frail, turned my sadness into singing, gave me courage to prevail. I'm just going through the memories, adding up the victories, recalling how you've loved me. Going through the memories, and there's no other God before me now. Humbly at your feet I bow. I'm just going through the memories, adding up the victories, recalling how you've loved me. Going through the memories, going through the memories.
Well, Gary was one unique individual, and he will always be remembered by us. We head up the Country Gospel Music Association. Billy's the president and founder. And when Gary came to the convention, people didn't know what to think about him at first. They'd see him out in the hall, and he's got all this different colored hairs. Did you ever see him with the red and the blue and the purple hair, you know? And then he gets up on stage, and people are wooed in by his music. He came to CGMA conventions just to sit back by the wall and flip through his book and see which one of the artists he wanted to record his songs. Pick out a song for this artist or that artist and ask them to record it. And Gary will never be forgotten for his great songwriting.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest songwriters of our time. And lots of people have recorded his music.
That's right.
He is also one of the first to be
inducted
into the CGMA Hall of Fame. We do that one person per year. And that was a really unique time when we brought him in for that. he handled it so beautifully.
He was a great guy, and we want to remember him for all the things he did. And he always, it never was about him, it was about his music. And so keep his music going. As Billy's told some other artists like Sunshine Road that sings some of his songs, when you get on stage, talk about Gary. Keep his legacy alive.
Amen. Amen. He dedicated his whole life to honoring the Lord and singing music that honored the Lord. I appreciate that so much.
And this next song that Billy's singing is a song that Gary published with several different country artists. Porter Wagner did the most part of it, but each one sung a different line. They never got it released because the recording companies got in a squabble about who was going to receive the royalties on it. But Gary did publish it. He was very proud of this song, and it really fits CGMA.
And it fits this occasion. Yes, it does. In the shade of the family tree, heading in from different highways, down that old familiar road, through the town that could not hold us, to the place that's always home. Here we are, out in the front yard, where our love grows stronger every day. Hugs and tears, handshakes and laughter, we bow our heads and Grandpa prays. In the shade of the family tree, where it don't matter what we've come to be, there's a healing love in the breeze. In the shade of the family tree, Uncle Joe, he's looking younger since he put that bottle down. And Mary got herself a walker, and she's so glad just to barely get around. In the shade of the family tree, where it don't matter what we've come to be, where Uncle Fred, he strums a guitar. In harmony, we all sing how great thou art. Cousin Lucy holds her newborn baby. A year ago, it was only in her heart. Oh, he strums his guitar. In harmony, we all sing how great thou art. In the shade of the family tree, where it don't matter what I've come to be, there's a healing love in the breeze. In the shade of the family tree, in the shade of the family tree. Amen. Yeah, I'm sorry that one didn't get released to radio, because it sure did deserve it.
Folks, Billy Hale.